Alright, y'all, welcome back to FLV, man. You know I like Knowledge, K.A.A.N, Lauer. You know I like him. So, new album out. We're going to check out this track. We already did one. Was going to do Valley of the Kings, but someone's more requested than that. So, we're going to try this one out.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Knowledge, nigga.
Knowledge.
They call us overlords and overseers. Depends a razor blade under the tongue like Birdie. If you trying to see us, see if you ask me, I'm a fucking genius. Your sign, bloodline running through my veins. Can you believe it? Achievements all I think about. Fuck what you talking about. This chalk around the paper when I write. My mind just gun it down. No dumbing down, just double dutch entendres. About to tag you in when Hulkamaniac like we wrestling, pulling tricks, silly rabbit. This ridiculous bastard relentlessly ravages anything that he steps on. I'm pure, not diluted. Don't confuse this for average nonsense. Ban this shit till you go deaf. I represent for the hopeless. I was right when they went left.
Oh my gosh, he's destroying this. The beat choices that this album that I heard so far, only 2 songs, but the beat choices are very, very good. I love the mellowness. When the beat is kind of mellow, it projects the voice, and then you have bars that are easier to hear. They're crisper. They're very good. So let me go back to the beginning. They call us overlords and overseers, bosses, overlords and overseers. The pen's like a razor blade under the tongue, like Birdie. If you're trying to see us, so you're trying to mess with me, I got a razor blade under my tongue like Birdie, and I cut ya. He's saying that he's genius through all these bars. He's mentioning Einstein, achievements that you think about, all that stuff. He said he chalk around the paper when I write. My mind is gunning down. So basically he's saying all the bars and all the rhymes he write, all the rappers, he's deading it. He's killing it. It's chalks around the paper. It's pronounced dead after he does it. After he writes it. It's a killer. It's a body. He bodies the tracks. It's done. No dumbing down. Just Dutch and double entendres. About to tag you in. Double Dutch. Within the double entendre, the double Dutch and tag you in. So you know when you double Dutch when you're ready to jump in, you tag the person so you can jump in. Oh, that is so fire. Moving to the Hulkamania, you know what Hulkamania and wrestling. He says, went Hulkamania, we went wrestling, pulling down tricks, you silly rabbits. And he is just going crazy. He said, I'm pure, I'm not diluted. He said he's not diluted. He's not being watered down with fake lyrics, crazy, stupid beats. He's not being watered down with auto tunes and everything else. He's bringing you pure, uncut. He's not diluted. Oh, he said you can bang until you go deaf. I represent the hopeless. I was right. As for I was right, I told you my music was good. When they went left, they went and did some other stuff. I told you I was right. This is the way to go. Very clever so far, man. This is good.
For the hopeless, I was right when they went left. I get sight out of mind. It's the way that we keep them. Quiet is kept, the nigga been pressed. But nevertheless, I level the field. My shit is dealing in competition. What I do, I can picture a picture. I know you won't like it and ready to judge. I don't want to be it, so won't you keep them to yourself, love?
I invite you to judge, but I don't want your opinions. Keep them to yourself. Well, take that back. He said, I invite you to judge. I don't want your opinion, so you won't have to keep them to yourself. So he invites your opinion, so you don't have to keep them to yourself because you're going to say them anyway. I like that.
But nonetheless, the young professor preaching pressure, bet the speech and pressure. Decisive measures through these recent pressures. These devious tactics don't pivot the Euro step from the topic that's called traveling. I can justify why you tripping, your head's been in the clouds.
Real quick, you know I'm a sports fanatic. I love when they throw the sports analogy in there. They talking to me. They saying this dude FLV needs some sports analogy so he can understand. So let me go back. The young professor preaching, I like that part. But he said deceptive measures through recent pressures. Now let's check the next bar. These devious tactics don't pivot to the Euro step from the topic. That's traveling. The Euro step in basketball could be called the travel because the way they do it. Old school, we would say that he traveled. So we say he's not deviating from the topic like a Euro step trying to throw you off with some fancy moves. That's traveling. That's fire. That is fire, man. Gosh, I love sports analogies.
Tripping, your head's been in the clouds. I juxtapose the jump and jab your juggler with a javelin. Take you down the peg and two introduced to reality. Where in 2 days there were 14 black women abducted. Not seen on your television, think outside of the box. Try to use common sense as if you have any left. It seems like nowadays the more you say, the less they listen. People talk, form their own opinion, then project that to the whole world.
I love this. I love this. I love this. I like what he said about where in their 2 days there were 14 black women abducted. Not seen on your television. Think outside of the box. Thinks outside of the box of TV. They're not showing it. They're not showing the 2 days of 14 black women missing. Why is it not on TV? Why? Why am I not getting a glimpse of that? Then he says, try to use your common sense if you have any left. Nowadays, the more you say, the less they listen. The less they listen, a lot of times you can say a lot of stuff, the less they listen, they're tuning you out. People talk and form their own opinions, then project that on the whole world. Facts, 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 facts. People put their own agenda out there and throw it in the wind, and everybody that follows them kind of like becomes a zombie, a blind sheep, and just follows it without understanding what's going on instead of thinking outside of the box and using common sense, like he said. Oh my gosh. Talk to him, brother.
People talk, form their own opinion, then project that to the whole world. I'm still in survival mode, bust the rhymes with a split saw, like a split mode. Potential in my voice when I speak like Big Demo. See, most of these niggas garbage and Guardian, Marcus Garvey and Gardy mixed with a bit of Gandhi and a hit of Gandhi just to top it off. I'm fucking gone, fucking gone, fucking gone.
Oh my gosh. I'm in survival mode. Busta Rhymes with a spliff mode. Busta Rhymes, spliff mode. You remember Busta Rhymes and the crew. Potential in my voice. When I speak like Biggie's demo, I can imagine Biggie's demo was fire. To hear his voice, man, they're probably like, oh my God, the potential in Biggie. We said most of y'all are garbage. I'm Marcus Garvey and Gotti mixed with a little bit of Gandhi. Oh my gosh, that's a hard combination. This was good, man. This was really good. The feeling you get when you hear things, man, that make you think outside the box. That's what he wants you to do, think outside the box and understand what's going on. That's what he's trying to do. The Feeling, man. I like this, man. I'm gonna do more and more of his stuff. It's more like this. This is gonna be a great, great, great album. Give me your next song you want me to do, man. But anyway, thanks for watching. FLV, subscribe, hit the like button, and we out.